Jill Biden.
Who's that?
Well, it's me, Melania, the ghost of awesome White House Christmas decorations.
Oh, I remember. I remember.
Don't worry, I'll bring it back.
Nice.
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. Legendary British author Ronald Dahl, who wrote some of the greatest children's classics of all time, was also a World War II flying ace. I didn't know that. So kick-ass. Said this, and I think it's possibly one of the truest quotes ever written. If a person has ugly thoughts, it begins to show in the face. And when that person has ugly thoughts every single day, week, and year, the face gets uglier and uglier until you can hardly bear to look at it. If a person has good thoughts, they cannot be very ugly. You cannot have a wonky nose or a crooked mouth or a double chin or stick out teeth. But if you have good thoughts, it will shine out of your face like sunbeams, and you will always look lovely, says Ronald Dahl. Ain't that the truth, right? Aren't there some extremely ugly people in the world? Like right here. Like isn't this an example of somebody who's been ugly, who's had and done ugly things, and is simply manifesting? It's a real photo of Joe Biden. I think they did like one of the old people filters on it. But these photos of Joe Biden from the other night, look, dude, cursed. Joe Biden's about to be visited by 3 freaking ghosts tonight. Okay. Past, present, and future of Christmas. Look at this. Look at what. Look. Great Scott. You know, looks like he just fired Bob Cratchit, right? Like this is. It looks like he's telling Bob Cratchit he doesn't get a raise this year. He gets coal for Christmas. Sick and ugly, right? Ugly. You can hardly bear to look at it. You can hardly bear to look at it. I mean, look at this. Guy's life is cursed. He looks like a cursed person. And yeah, this is probably what he would look like without all that plastic surgery and filler, right? Anyway, the manifestation of ugliness is something that Jill Biden does. I think it's to humiliate us. Jill Biden is she's obviously a hideous person. The outfits she wears, the clothing she wears, the stylistic choices she makes is grotesque. It's been grotesque for all 4 years. We've regularly talked about it. It's on a fashion channel. I don't know anything about fashion. I shop at Amazon Basics. Literally, my entire wardrobe is probably worth $100. But I can tell you this, that Jill Biden does great disservice to this country by ripping at the seams of beauty. People need something to be uplifted in. It's why classical architecture is classic. Why nobody stares at postmodern buildings and thinks they're beautiful. Those are meant to oppress and to destroy the human spirit. You want to be uplifted, and no better time for uplifting than Christmas. The season of Christmas, of course, is a season where things should twinkle and sparkle and should give you hope for the new year and a reminder of the Christ child. And what the hell is this? This certainly isn't a reflection of the beauty of the Christ child. I can tell you, this is Jill Biden's final White House Christmas decorations. And it looks like something out of a psychotic clown funhouse of horrors. Jill Biden's decorations look like what would happen if a group of circus clowns projectile vomited all over the White House. And I guess that's a perfect metaphor to sum up the last 4 years. Describe Jill Biden's Christmas decorations in one word. My God. Jaguar. Trash. Look at this. Even the tree is embarrassed. Ladies and gentlemen, we are facing a crossroads in America. Which White House do you want? Which future do you want? Do you want this postmodern sickness that literally harms the eyes and human soul because the people who created it are not beautiful, because the people who created it have no connection with God? Or do you want something that is uplifting and quite literally magical this Christmas season? Coming soon to a White House near you. Joe Biden went, this is the best photo of Donald Trump and Melania ever taken. No doubt about it. Contrast that with this. Yes, this is real. Jill Biden officially outfitted the White House as a circus for Christmas. Don't worry, the cleanup crew is on the way. Look at this. It's monstrous. Monstrous. Return to Melania. Remember this? And they tried to actually make fun of Melania for making the White House elegant and beautiful and magical again. This is what Jill Biden did to the White House. Look, the hideous garishness of this. I mean, it's actually just mental illness on display, which is what we've gotten for the last 4 years at the White House. Look at that. What is wrong with these people? Like, you should disown your child if they were in this video. Like, if that's your child, like, you need, not only that, you need, like, we need to reopen the psych wards. Look at this. We need to reopen the psych ward. Look at this image. Look at that. I know exactly where to pause it. Look at that. What a perfect metaphor for the last couple of years. This is what Jill Biden did. This is what Jill and Joe Biden did they turned our entire government. They turned everything into like a loony bin. The entire thing is like a mental hospital for mentally ill people, which is this. That's what this is, okay? You're not an adult. You're not a man. You are literally somebody who deserves a straitjacket. What is this? They better get like an exorcist going in. They better get like an exorcist going into this house. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. The entire internet is raging about this. Melania Trump, 2018. And they said Melania Trump's decorations were ugly, right? They attack Melania Trump for her decorations. Look at this. What a monstrosity. What a monstrosity. Jill Biden has no class. Another garish Christmas Biden White House. Christmas shouldn't resemble a brothel for clowns. I love that. Jill Biden trying to outdo last year's Circus Christmas. I can't wait until Melania brings back normalcy and beauty and magic. Melania versus Jill Biden's Christmas. It's just depressing. It's designed to be depressing. It's created to depress you. It's like brutalist architecture. It's designed to pull you downward. Nobody's uplifted by this. Remember when the freaks on the left ragged on Melania's exquisite Christmas decorations? Jill Biden's crappy decor looks like a craft store window in a strip mall. Yeah, I think worse than that. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here are the official photos. Now they've added a bunch of filters to these. So they're doing their best here at the Washingtonian. Let's go through them. So this is good. We have like a moving truck. That's positive. Look at the perfect guy to actually, the perfect guy to like, the perfect little cretin to try and write up this. Talk about ugly on the outside, right? Talk about people who are ugly on the outside, trying to justify something that is also ugly on the outside. Look at a sickening display. Oh, it harms the eyes. What the hell is going on in there? What is that? Like, what is this giant star? Like this thing? This isn't the Moulin Rouge. This isn't some type of like Broadway play. It's the freaking White House. What the hell is this? Some postmodernist Christmas tree? This is supposed to be a Christmas tree here. And there's just like a giant metallic star. Look at this. It's like it assaults the eyeballs. Look at all those like birds flying there. Okay, that's fine. You can't really screw that up. This is what everyone should have a problem with. Again, yes, this does look like a brothel for clowns. What the hell is this supposed to be? This looks like it's the freaking White House. And it does. It looks like a cheap craft store, right? A 2-dime shabby craft store. Oh, look, a bunch of plastic bread. Bunch of plastic breads. Look, plastic breads. Joe Biden has no class, man. Joe Biden has no class. Oh, look at that. Joe Biden has no class. Oh, look, AOC. She incorporated AOC into the White House. It's great. Way to go. There's going to be another sign that she's going to be your next Democrat nominee. Okay. This is hideous. Is this Hunter Biden's stash? Hunter Biden's blow stash? Did they use that? Is that what all this frosting? Is that what those little frosted trees are? Yeah. Okay. I'm done. And now it turns out that they butchered a North Carolina miracle tree that survived the hurricanes. Final insult. 24
But as soon as people found out where they got it, the internet cumulatively exploded in anger. This tree came from the Appalachian Mountains of North Carolina, the same Appalachian Mountains in North Carolina that were devastated by Hurricane Helene. This tree came from a Blue Ridge Mountain Christmas tree farm, which was devastated. The owners literally lost thousands of trees. But this one, to quote Jill Biden, this one remained standing, and they named it Tremendous. So the White House decided they should chop it down and drive it to D.C. This whole devastating holiday experience is ironic.
I got to tell you, thank you, Mark Kane, for that. I didn't actually know that about the Christmas tree. It's not the first time that the Bidens have had embarrassing tree fiascos. Last year, the Christmas tree was blown over by a gust of wind. Seems to be a national miracle there. Joe Biden and Jill Biden can't even take the stage correctly. Took them 2 minutes to get onto the stage. They had to ask for apologies from everybody in the audience. Everyone was groaning, embarrassed. The Christmas tree had to be set back up. How incompetent are these people? Please let those happen. And then Joe Biden, of course, looks like this at this year's Christmas tree lighting. What's uglier, Joe Biden or the decorations inside of Jill Biden's White House? What's uglier? Hold on. What is uglier, this or this? The hardest question. Please, return to tradition. Ladies and gentlemen, palate cleanser here. Melania Trump's magical White House Christmas. See if you can spot the difference.